Hello? Hello, hello? 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 I see no one's here, sadly. Okay, let me check my audio because no one's here to let me know. So, 1 second, please. 1 second, please. Test, test. 1, 2, 3. 1 second, please. Hello, test, test. 1, 2, 3. 1 second, please. Hello, test, test. 1, 2, 3. 1 second, please. Hello. Okay, that's okay, Lupi. 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 Okay. Test 1 2 3 1 2 3. 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 Ah, I know what's happening. I was wondering why I had that loop with the audio, but it's because I set up something in a very particular way. Sorry about that. Okay, so today I was planning on studying a bit of the original Zelda's world map, the Overworld. So I got myself some, how to call it, resources. I searched on the web for a full map. I found one that I really like, so we will be using that, and that is instead of me going through the whole game taking screenshots. So yeah, the webpage where I found the map, it's linked in the descriptions if you wish to check it out. That is those watching the bot. Okay, So let me switch to my development room. 1 second. Okay, so now let me grab the screen I want. Where are you? Window capture. Okay, and you will be grabbing this, please. Okay. Okay, that's that. Let me fix it. Okay. Now let me fix the size a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here is our map, and I was thinking on examining first the first 3 dungeons because I to study a bit more about the game. I began rewatching my own Let's Play, and I noticed that it took me a really long time to find the first 2 dungeons, and I was wondering why, because I was actively searching for them. So I find the fact that it took me over 4 hours to discover them quite intriguing. So let us begin by making a flow chart. Well, I call it a flow chart, but actually I also call it a watermark map. But in truth, it's just it's called a breadth search, breadth depth search. So this is the starting of the game right here. Just let me do something first. Let me, come on, I want you, come on. Come here, please. There we go. So, this is that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is create something like this for each room. Just let me set it to the right size. Something like that. Now I copy over here paste. Let me resize the canvas. Let's make this 200 and 300. 300. Like that. And I'm going to delete this. Like here. Like that. Okay. So now we have this room size thingies, and what I'm going to do is place this on each screen like this. This is one screen right there. Oh, my bad. This is one screen. This is another. This is not quite where I wanted. It should be about here, I believe. This one is wrong. Let me see, I need something to guide me with. So this is a screen right here. This is another screen right there. This is another. And this is another. Right there. Like that. So with that, I can start setting this a bit better, like this. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is map the distance to the first dungeons. So the first dungeon, this is level 3. I believe is the closest one of the dungeons in the game. This is also the first dungeon I found. Which is quite curious because you will think these are easiest dungeon to find would be level 1, right? Okay, so if we say that actually, let me do something first. I want to well, no, let's stay here. Okay, so if we assume this is let's say 128. We say this is from 128. And this is how the deep search works. You mark room by room according to a specific number. Okay, so for example, I can pick how do I integrate these layers? There's down, there's down. Okay, so you have these layers right here. I can pick this, copy, like this, and we can check the distance to this right here. So we have that. We can make here this would be 1 to 6. Okay. Okay. And we can also, let me first finish this before I move to the next point. So 25. Merge down. Okay, so this is here, goes there, and here. And right here. Okay, and then 124. Merge down. I can select this. 124 is also for this screen right here. And this right here. Okay. Then we mark this one too. And 23. Okay. And we merge down. Okay, so I believe these are the ones reachable from there. Let me set more of this, because if I do not, then I'm going to lose track of where everything is supposed to be. For example, this one is already out of place. Let's see. This one probably should be a little bit more to the right. Let me just move it a tiny bit over here. Like that. Okay, and let me fix this. Stay. Why now? Okay, that's almost where it should be. Okay, this should be around there. This goes there. Okay. Let me continue. Well, let me fix this, please. Okay, and this goes right here. Okay, let's just add the screen to each one. So the goal here is to figure out how the players move through the map, starting with the starting zone. So the map is 16 by 8. If you multiply those, you get 128. And what I'm doing is, given that this is where you start, I'm trying to figure out how easy is to get to each dungeon using this method. I believe it's called breed search, to locate how far is each dungeon. So right now we are approaching dungeon 3 right here. Funny enough, this was the dungeon I first discovered while playing the game. which is quite interesting. Okay, so we have that. Let me merge this, and we will add this to the map, just so we know how far away is each thing. Okay. That's interesting. The fairy fountain right here is as close to the star as the third dungeon, which is something I did not expect. Okay. And this right here, but it's a bit, maybe I will need to map the flow of movement also. Let me add the rooms. Not there, right here. Just so we don't get lost with the distance of the screens. Okay. Just adding each room. Okay, and now right here we reach the first dungeon, that is level 3 in the game. Huh. That's curious. Let me merge this. Right here, this goes over here. This one right here. Okay. This one right here. Actually, this one is wrong. I misplacing the 23 there, so I will fix that in a moment. Let me just finish placing this. Okay, I'm missing a 22 there also. Right around here. This is also 21. Okay. So let me grab this and place this right over here. I'm missing a 21. Over here. And I'm missing 23 over here. What else? This is 22 right here. Okay, and this is 21 right there. Okay, so we reach level 3 before any other level, which is quite interesting. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, maybe because I didn't keep going this way. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. You reach level 1 just before reaching level 3, but still there is almost the same chance to get to level 3 instead of level 1. Okay, so let me continue until I reach level 2, and then we will check the flow within the map. So let me just add the rooms. Not there. Here, please. Okay, this one goes there. Another one right here. Okay, and let me place one here. And this goes here. Huh. This area is the Lost Goods, and it looks you could easily reach it, as you could reach level 1 actually, and level 3. Huh. Okay. Let me now complete down here because I missed that. So we grab this and place it right here. And the 21 should go right here. Okay. That's very interesting. Oh, Okay, so I see that you can reach the desert as easily as level 1 or level 3 or the Lost Woods. Okay, let me add the screens. Okay, so let's see how far to level 2. Level 2. Okay, so this place right here, you reach basically 8 screens. So that's interesting. It's not really that far away, but when I was playing, it felt really, really far away. Okay, so this goes right there and right here. Okay, this right there. And this over here. Okay. Oh, and also this right here. Okay, okay. So, actually, this one right here is wrong. This right here. Because there is no path from here to there. Okay, so next number, this would be 19. So 9 right there, and let me merge that. Okay. Okay, this here, this could be 19 right here, because you do this, and then we have another 19 here. Right? Okay. Let me fix this one. Okay. Over here, this is the end. This is other end. This is other end. This place. Okay, let me add some strings. Okay. Okay. This is curious. You can literally reach the edge of the map before you find dungeon 2. The more I see the map, I realize that dungeon 2 seems to be maybe a bit too hidden. This terrain. Okay. Ah. This is also other end, and this is those goods. So here you cannot really move this way. It's a bit of a soft lock. You need to know which path to take, the combination to be able to get here. So that's an issue. These are the ends all over the place. The end right there. Actually, let me complete this over here. Right here. Actually, no, because you cannot cross the river right here without, I believe, the step ladder. Okay. So you can almost reach the waterfall before you find level 2. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you only reach level 2 once you have moved how many? 8, 9, 10, 11 screens. Okay. Okay, that's curious. To reach level 1, you only need to move how many screens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screens. 6 technically. To level 3, you need 7 screens. And to level 2, 11 screens. That's interesting. Let me check the flow. Just let me copy this. So we start right here, and I'm going to place an arrow on. Did I place that somewhere I shouldn't? But whatever. Let me make another layer. Okay. So we start here. This is the first screen, right? So let me rotate this 90 degrees, please. And let me modify this layer. And we move this. Whoa. Why is this so big? One second. This, please. Okay. Okay. So we're right here, right? So let me scale this a bit. This is one path, right? Right here. This is one path. So if we keep going, trying to get to level 2, you will need to go right. Actually, let me do something here. I'm going to grab this. Okay, so it goes like this. This is quite an open space, so there should be a bit more inertia from the side of the player to move this way instead of up. And over here you would have a way smaller inertia because of the obstacles right there. Like this. Okay, so if the player begins here and chooses to go right, he most likely would continue right with a smaller chance to go up. Huh. I'm not sure because there is these trees on the screen that kinda work like a, what you call it? A breaker of some kind. So they stop the flow of the player moving to the right and funnel it a bit more towards up. Huh. So if you come from the left right here, the player will most likely go through here to this point and then fork up or down, more likely to go up and then continue towards this direction. Huh. Okay, and you have the same floor right here going up. Interesting. Over here you have a smaller inclination to move this way, but it is there right here. Also, if you enter through here, you are more likely to keep going up because of the trees. They don't really break your flow going up. Huh. Okay. And let me grab another arrow. Right here we have also a different start. Going up right there. And we have up. we have the same string over here, moving to the right, and the same string right here. Oh, not what I wanted. Okay, let me just release this scale. I want to flip it. Come on. There it is. Flip. Okay. So we have a flow quite big going north, and from here you are inclined to go either left or right. Given the rocks, you should be heading right. And here again you have this like breaker formation, making you either go down or up instead of keep going straight right here. And then up here we have this same flow over here, but here you have this weird impulse to either funnel right through here or turn left. Uh, 270 there. So we have this pushing this way, but it's not as big as this one right here. Okay, and then we have this here that kinda makes you turn left. So let me rotate this. Okay. And up. 1 second. I should have been a bit more careful there. Okay, so here we have this small flow to the left. Okay, so we start here. We move to the right, where we're encouraged to go up and keep going up, depending of how far you got on this screen. You would either stay here, move up, and maybe funnel up, or completely turn left towards this direction, or if you made it about here, you will go this way towards the point or you may be funnel straight up. Chances of actually going through here are actually pretty low, I would say. Huh. That's very interesting. Also, we have this same flow going up, so you are very likely to, if you go through here, you are very likely to come on, let me select. Okay, you're very likely to keep going up without turning left. Right here. Oh. Interesting. This flow is the same over here and over here. However, over here, you are more likely to turn right there, to go over here, instead of going to the fairy fountain, because of the size of the path right here. Oh. Okay, let me grab this one. This goes here, but is way smaller. Right there. Okay, so the flow will either lead you to dungeon 1 or make you turn left right here. It's very likely. Okay, so up. Come on. Loading. Okay, so this will continue right here without issue, and this is also a very big right here, and rotate. Right there to keep moving forward. A very big one right here to go left. Oh, that's curious. Ah. I forgot to save the transform. Right here. Okay. So here we have this weird flow, like a river pushing you to the left quite strongly, doing this. Oh. Okay, let's see here, because the bridge is so different to everything else. This would be a very strong flow towards the dungeon 1 right here. This, a very big one. The players will want to go this way out of curiosity. Like that. And let's see. That's quite interesting. This flow right here on the bottom from 27 to 26 will make you go through this flat straight towards the beach, and the flow will push you most likely to keep going straight all the way to the end and then forwards. This is this is where that arrow went. Can I move this, please? This arrow? I see. Place it on top of the notes. Let me lock this so I don't overwrite something I don't want. Let me just fix this thing right here. Right there. And we lock. Okay. So we already reached dungeon 1 with this flow. Let's see here. I'm seeing this push right here. To go this way, even though it's small, because this flow is so big, most players would just keep going straight right here. Even though this flow right here is way smaller, most players will keep going this way, I believe. Right this way. And then we have this going on the opposite direction, down, up. Right here. And this we rotate. 45 degrees, 90 degrees, negative. Like that. Right there. We have this flow right there. Let me grab a new arrow. So rotate 180, and then we scale. Yeah, we have a big flow towards down right here. Actually, this is a bit difficult right here because you are more likely to come from this direction. Okay, so we have this right here. Pushing this direction right there. So you're very likely to move to the left if you are coming from this direction. If you are coming from this direction, you're more likely to go this way actually. Because of the bridge, it draws attention. So it would be going this way. Most likely. Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. There is this strong flow to the left towards the those goods right here. Huh. You have this like flow that makes you turn to the left, and then there is this strong current pushing to the left. If you do not funnel out of this edge right here, or through here, you are very likely to go straight towards Dungeon 3, it seems. Huh. Hello? Hello, hello? How are you? I'm making a flow of the map of the original Zelda just to see how it works and figure out how to make my own. Right now, I just noticed these things just to summarize. Starting here on the start, I placed the number 128 because the map is 16 by 8 and that is multiplied 128. So, no, not coordinates, it's the number of maps. So, for example, if I put 128 on the corner, on the top down, the farthest room would be 0 all the way on the top left. It's a kind of search called breadth first search. it's a method to find paths used in artificial intelligence. One moment, my cat is making noise. Let me let it out. 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. So, as I was saying, it's actually very simple. You start with a high number and you take one step. In this case, is moving one screen, and you basically mark it with the number you had before, -1, and you do that for each screen. For example, 128, moving up 1, or right 1, or left 1, and you got 137, and then you take one of those 3 and do it again to this side, that side, that side, that side. That way you find a path to where you want to go, the shortest path, that is. So for example, to get to dungeon 1, right up here, it's only 6 screens, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And to the level 3 is 7 screens. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's pretty simple. I call it the watermark search, because it looks like you are dropping water and letting it flow through the terrain. So a few properties that I have found is that, for example, when you start from here and move to the right, you can see that these trees would disturb the flow going to the right, making you probably turn here up north. And then because you don't really have obstacles going straight up, you most likely would keep going up right here, right? But here you would either funnel towards the north, or do a turn here to the left. This creates this weird flow that makes you go. Let me add a new layer. Let's call this paint. Like that. You will go and second. You will go from here. Not what I want. Don't you have something better? Go for. Come on. You will go through here, probably like this, and turn right here, and move into the left, right? Yeah, that's why I have these arrows of different sizes that show how much interest you would have. For example, some players do this way, or if they go like this, often do this, or if they come here, go straight. There is that detail too. Also, for example, even though this bridge is thin, because it kinda spikes curiosity, most people will go like this instead of keep going up. Yeah, that's an option. But for example, here, starting here, you would do something like this and end up on the same place. If you take the right approach, you will go like this. And if you start on the other side, something similar will happen. Doing this, right? So yeah, there is that too. For example, even if you stick to this one, you will do this. So there are issues here and there with that kind of tactics. Yeah, that's true. I'm just assuming you don't know anything of the map, and for example, if you do a path like this, you're probably either going to do this, or like this, right? But I'm assuming the flow is straight from the origin to each dungeon. Like this. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So, let me continue. I was trying to see which way would one go to get to the first tree. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I was on this screen coming from here, which way would I go? Assuming I don't know any other screen. For example, here, even though there's rocks on the way and paths over here, this bridge will make me want to cross and continue straight, right? Okay, let me continue. So this right here, you go about with this strength through here, but it's not much. Okay, and okay, let me lock this so I don't make a mess. Yeah, these pieces, like the loose woods, I'm thinking of them as like a soft lock to prevent players from moving. So I'm assuming this place is like a wall. Okay. So okay, so we come through here and we will have this right here, but on the other direction, like that. Like that. And right over here, but smaller. Okay. Okay. And this right here too. Okay. And one more right here, just smaller. This is the flow in this area. This is also quite interesting because if you notice that these three screens are very peculiar, because for example, if I hide this, let me show the screen, you can see that these three screens in particular, when it comes to the right side, this area right here, they are nearly identical on the right side. So if you are coming from the right, you are very unlikely to go this way. Let me paint it. So if you come from here like this on this both sides, since this area of the maps are very similar, you are not likely to go on this direction right here. When you come here, you will think probably that this entrance is one of these two. So the player will not come through here. go through here. So when you come here, you don't know if you are here or here or here. So you assume you need to either go up, down, or left. Because you know going right means going back towards the star, right? Yeah, I noticed that most people go in here, for example, and they turn around and then go over here like this or like this and then move like this, like that. And here they also will move like that because you think this is an exit, you think this one is also an exit. I don't know if you get me. It's because they remember the entrance that they don't take this one. Yeah. That's why some people have a hard time finding the level 3. Let me go back over here. So you have this right here going on this direction, right there, and right here, and you have this going up like that. What else? You have, let me grab an arrow from over here. You have this going like that. Ah. What do you want, cat? You want up? 1 second. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know why my cats want to be here when I'm streaming and then leave in the middle of the stream. Let's see. I don't actually need that one. Let me grab this. Make it smaller. Right there. Yeah. I don't want them making too much noise. Okay. There is supposed to be a flow right here, going this way. Let me flip this one. There is supposed to be a floor right there, but because of the similarities with the exit, most people don't take this path initially. This is GIMP. One part between the first dungeon and the start. Which way? The first dungeon and the start. You mean this? Yeah, I have not actually done this one, but yeah, I'm missing this. Let me change this. And I'm going to grab this one, copy right there. And I'm going to copy this one. Come on. Okay, right there. And we also have this right there. And one more right over here. So here most players, if they take this path, would want to go to the left and then going up. Wrong way? Which one? Most players will go from here to the left and then bounce back. 25, 26. This right here? But there is no path from here to there. From here you cannot reach that. It's only from here. The number is backwards, so yeah. Maybe if you, well, I could just move this one. Let me enable this one right here. Hold on. I could just move this one right. For some reason, not letting me. Come on. I could place this here and put this one smaller over here. Like this. Yeah. And also this wouldn't be 25, it would be 24. And like that. right? So if I remove this, let me just lock it. You can see this curious flow starting from here, where if you go this way, is this lock? It's lock. Here you go. Why are you not painting? If you go from here this way, you can see there is this flow to do this. Otherwise, you will go straight like that, or cross like this. You are more likely to go either in this direction, like that, or do this that, instead of going towards the first dungeon. To do stuff like this, right? There is this flow going to the left instead of going towards the first dungeon. So this is pretty interesting, right? Because in my Let's Play, for example, I found this dungeon tree first before anything else. Which is pretty interesting. Okay, so we kinda finished this one. Let me finish this one right over here. Need arrows. These arrows. This goes like that, and I need one down here. Or this right there. Actually, no. I need one up right here, like this, and a big one going over here, right? Yeah, but I want to understand what makes this game tick, even if it's technically wrong. Not right. So yeah, you have this constant flow pushing you to the left over here. If not, if you manage to exit this area, you are funneled either to the dungeon or towards this area right here. This area over here. What would be a color that you can actually see? Maybe a blue? This, no. Right here, this area. So, yeah, my cell phone. Give me 1 second. I don't know why I didn't silence it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the flow pushes you like this in this area, including this whole area, funnels you this way, and then this area, it's a bit weird because this does this, and then you are like pushed like this, but then you are funnel ups like this. This is another option, but it's very unlikely. Yeah. With this structure, it kinda makes you come very close to the third one, right? But it also kinda hides the third dungeon because the similarities between the entrances. And if you don't follow this flow, you will either head to dungeon 1 or move this way with the flow. Because this also does this like this. This goes like that. And this, actually, now that I see it, this push you this way. Towards the desert. Yeah. Like that. And this area right here pushes you this way. And this one does this. Like that. Yeah. The thing is that if you see the flow, if for example you go this way, like this, you are likely to get stuck and then exit out this way instead of trying to exit through here. And if you do that, then you will move this way and you are more likely than not to come to this floor right here, this way that pushes you towards the desert and then towards the mountains, or you move down to the beach and eventually towards the mountains, right? So actually level 1 and 2 are very isolated, because for example, if let me undo all this stuff, if we examine the area of Dungeon 2, for example, the only entrances are right here, this little path over here, and up here, right? And the floor right here is to keep going up. And right here, the flow is either go to the sides or up. And once, if you enter this area, it would be either from the top or from the side, right here, right? And then you will be in this little maze. And if you notice the entrance right here, it matches a lot of entrances. If you only see this part right here, it matches this one, it matches this one over here, it matches this one over here, it matches this one, it matches also this one over here. What else? Yeah. So you are very likely to not take this entrance, because you see it everywhere, right? Not only the trees are everywhere in this area, right here, inside the area for the level 2, there are right here before this area on the left, and this area over here. Well, for example, when you are wandering with a map, this point right here really confused me, because I confused this screen with this screen right here, and this screen with this screen right here. Also, this one, I confuse it with this and with this, and this one too, right here. So before I actually started making the map, I thought there were 2 of these ponds. Because when you are moving around of the map, you will see these corners quite a lot. If you notice, there is a lot of these corners everywhere. Even over here, you have these corners all over the place. So when I was playing, I actually thought there were 2 of these ponds. Yeah, this thing right here made me very confused because when I came from here, I thought I was over here or right of if I came right here, I thought I was either here, here, or over here. I actually thought, for example, that we had this, the lake, right here, and we had this over here. I thought this was pond 1 and this was pond 2. So yeah, that's interesting. Also, let's see. Let me continue the floor over here. So we have, let me look this one. This right here. We have this very strong flow going to the right over here. Ah. Misclick right there. And we have a spot. We have 1 second. Yeah. The issue is because the sprites are so similar to each other. That's what tripped me up quite a bit, I must say. Okay, so this also applies over here. And then we have this one over here. This one right here is quite interesting because when you come from this direction, from 22 to 21, you see this path right here, right? And makes you want to take it. I notice. Let me grab one of these to place right here. And I need a smaller one. Come on. You, please. Okay. This one right here. Like that. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. So you have this little spot where if you come through here, you are funnel like this. You do this in each direction. So if you enter through here, you will either move like that, or you will just return and take this path because of this shape. Yeah, if you enter through here, you probably will do this or go this way. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We have this. This right here. And then we have this right. This one there. This one right here. This one pushes this way. Yeah. I just noticed that I made a little mistake. 1 second. I need to modify this one. This right here is wrong. It should be this. Okay. This should go right there also. And you have this flow right here. That's interesting. And then you have, where is it? I need an arrow of this type for this spot right here. This is literally just going up like this. And this goes like this. This area of the map pushes you a lot to the right, now that I see the flow. Here you have this. Okay, here, right there. Also, this would be basically a copy right here. Yeah. We have this interesting thing going on also. In this area in particular, if let me hide this, you can see when you come through here, you can see this flow that pushes in this direction on both sides. And then here either pushes you up when you do this, like this, and this, and pushes up like that, or down. So you take this flow right here, right? This does something like this in both directions. Renal escape up. So you can see this push like this and a crash, and then you go up or down. Huh. That's interesting because there's only one entrance to the area of level 2. So you are pushed up, and once here you either go that way or that way, and here you will probably either go this way or up. So the flow is actually going against the location of level 2. Yeah. Because, for example, this entrance in particular, you see it quite a bit. For example, right here, right here, right here, over here on the bottom. These two. So that's another detail. Yeah, because here, if you come from here like this and you see this path right here, you're likely to go here and take the path or move up, one of the two. If you come from the other side like this and come right here, you are likely to go here and just go down. On the other hand, if you come through here, because you can see this path right here, you are very likely to do this, to go up. So only if you come from here, you will probably consider this path. And if you go through here, you have to go up right here. So you either go right or go left, most likely. And if you go down, you are going to do a loop on each direction and then go up. And if you go up, if you already did all this, you're likely to just keep going up or turn right. This one entrance is difficult to reach because when you go left, you feel like you are going back towards the start. It's the same reason why people don't take this path right here, because it feels you're heading to the start, right? Because these two are exits of the Lost Woods and they look kinda identical to this path right here. Okay, actually this is wrong right here. This right here is wrong. Let me look this. We kill those. Notes. Yeah, but even for example me, I remember that I was looking for Dungeon 2 before I made my map, and I remember crossing this area right here, passing through here in both directions, like 6 or 8 times this area, and I never took this exit. This place, I remember that I reached these statues like 4 times. This like 3. Before I found the second level. That's the thing, the detail that I was actively looking for the Dungeon 2 and yes, I simply couldn't find it. Let's see. So let me put some arrows over here. I need these small ones right here. This right here, right there. And another one right here. And this area, well, is a circle, so you're not really going anywhere. And then I need a few over here. Okay, right there, right there. And this right here. And this right there. Yeah, the flow here is up. I notice. This. I'm missing this right there. And we need one single arrow left. Okay, like that. And then one up right here. Huh. That's very interesting. Huh. That's wow. Yeah. If I this area right here, it's a secret shop that I never found. This right here is a shop. I thought it was a dungeon, but not. I have here the version with annotations. This is just 100 rupees. This is not a dungeon either. Here you can see everything. And in positions and everything. I remember passing through here a lot, this area. And this area. There is a lot of stuff I never found. For example, where is it? Yeah, they could. For example, here, this area right here, because of the enemies, people are more likely to move, move like this because of the enemies. The same goes over here. You tend to do this. And here, usually go straight. And here, people usually either go like that or turn. If you're coming from up, my bad. If you are coming through here, you're very likely to either do this or go right. So for example, I hated this corner right here because of those enemies. That's why I never try to go to that area. And here, I often did this. Yeah, once you go through here, this is often the spot people notice the bridge and head for the dungeon 1. Also, I didn't know this at the time, but level 1 has 2 items. Has the ball and the boomerang. That's something I also didn't notice at the time. And for example, here on where are you? Here, level 8 has this item that I never found. The book, the Bible. Yeah, it was not very useful. I remember that I checked this spot, like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, probably. Yeah, but if you notice, if you do this and you go that way, because of the position of the trees, they discourage going straight and make you go down or up. And when you're coming from here or on the other direction, this formation makes you keep going straight like that. Ugh. Okay, let me go back to the other one. Yeah, if I remove the numbers, you can see these trees that make it so either you keep going straight on either direction, or if you take this, you are on the way out, encouraged to turn down or go. Which is interesting because I really had a hard time getting to the dungeon too. This law mostly benefits dungeon 3 right here, because if for example I do this, you can see this being the starting point. You can see how the arrows either make you go that way, you can see the flow, right, this way, like this. And this is dungeon 1 right here, and you see how you can bypass it because only this spot is what makes you go up, but there is so much gently pushing you to go on a different direction, right? Right? This here is dungeon 3, and over here is dungeon 2. Yeah, but you can see that to get to dungeon 2, you have to actively go against the arrows. You need to go on the opposite direction, right here. You either go against the flow, like this, or do something that the current doesn't want you to do, this, or this. On the other hand, here everything is kinda doing that push like that, and only if you ride the flow enough to the edge, you can find dungeon 1. Isn't that isn't that very interesting? And that's just the flow for the first 3 dungeons. We haven't taken into account, for example, the items. For example, here you get the bow, right? That was supposed to be a bow. I cannot go. Okay, so you get the bow and the boomerang here, right? I believe there is no dungeon where you require the bow to progress. What was on level 2 again? Oh, level 2? It's completely optional, it seems. You just get the upgrade for the boomerang on level 2. On level 3, you have the raft that is mandatory to level 4, where you get the ladder. So far, required dungeons level 3 and level 4. Yeah, but I mean, to enter the, for example, level 5, I believe. I mean, to get to the boss. That's what I mean. You can get to, I believe, this process without needing any item. And I believe these two, I would need to check the structure of the dungeon. Also, it's a bit funny how the bomb is not a dungeon item. It's a random drop from the enemies. Excuse me. I drank water and went on the ground pipe. About the dungeons, actually, let me show you. For example, level 9, right here. Let me open. Right there. Yeah, that's level 9, right here. You can see which rooms are connected to what. And for example, talking about the tunnels, I have this version where it shows the enemies. Also, they give you a letter right here. For example, D connects to the other D, whatever it is. that's it. For example, you have it right here, and it over here. Right? So you can see that. Oh, wait. Hold on. What are you doing? Stay still, please. OBS, calm down. Eh, Come on, OBS. What are you doing? Come on. Please. OBS. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Let me fix this. There we go. Ah. Okay. Very good. Okay. We have, for example, this tunnel connected to this one. And this connected to, where is it? D connected to this one right here. That way you can see sort of where everything is. For example, I never got this ring right here. So yeah, this ring right here, I never actually touched it. I never found it. So yeah, I have the maps for each dungeon too. So B, let me show you. So B, where are you? B is right up here. This is B. And you need to break this wall past the map room going north, straight to B, and then you get to the ring. I believe I never went further up from here. Yeah, probably because of the mages. I never tried. So yeah. I'm planning of analyzing the dungeons too. But right now I want to analyze the area for the 3 first dungeons on the overworld. So from here I can see these big areas of interest. For example, we got the starting area, like like 1 second. this is the starting area, kinda, like here. Then we have the pond area, this. Then we have the desert. And then we have the beach. Basically this whole come on, this whole area is for the beach. And then we have the level 2, well, this forest, because the level 2 is kinda separate, like this. And then we have the Lost Woods area. Right? So you can see that from the dungeons, the only one that you can access following the flow of the map is dungeon 1, like this. Dungeon 2, to enter you have to go either a lot against the flow or break up from the flow, right there, right? Because the momentum here goes that way and you have to go on the opposite direction. Here on the other hand, the flow goes that way and you have to do again an opposite direction move, right? You could say this area right here is neutral. Isn't that interesting? The flow of the map. What do you think? Something that I might have misread? It's interesting how the game works. Ah, my mistake. You can see this tendency to go a certain way. Like this, for example. That's a big flow right there to go right. Let me grab another arrow. Place it right there. You can see the flow on the desert. Owls or ways pushes you towards the beach. Huh. On the other hand, the flow over here is pretty different. Can see why you do that? What do you mean? Follow this path? Is that what you mean? Why the designers did that? Is that what you mean? That's a good question. I think it's mainly because, for example, there is some mechanics in the game that I think are not really intentional, that make this flow very strong. And that's, for example, when you die on the overworld, not in a dungeon, you are always placed here on the start, right? So everything naturally flows from there, right? This is like the source of our water. So from here it spills and they tend to go away from the source. So every time we find ourselves, for example, going against the flow, you know that you are going somewhere you already visited, so you will always tend to go away from the source, from here, looking for something new. So naturally the map would, for example, move like this. And from here up, like that. And this over here too, up. It does this kinda stuff, right? And whenever you need to do something like this, that goes on the opposite direction of the flow, you tend to feel like you are going backwards, back to the start. I believe it has to do with the respawning on the center of the map here, that causes the flow to work like that. Yeah, whenever you are moving against the arrows, feels like you are going you're not progressing. Yeah. And if you don't make a map like me, you are very prone to get lost. For example, confusing these screens with these screens right here, or these ones, right? Or like I said before, the corners with the other corners. And for example, where was it? These three, for some reason in my mind they are confusing. I never know which exit is which. What else? Once you are up here, also, for example, you start confusing this with these screens. Yeah, but then again, the maze strategy is not very useful on this map, mainly because you have these areas where, for example, here you would loop right here, and you will loop right there, and loop here, loop there, loop here, and then you will loop here. And if you take the bottom, for example, you are going to go on a, on a wild chase over here to the top of the map, and then you find finally this. For example, this area is also its own loop. Yeah, because if you are using, like you said, maze strats, then you are pretty much lost. I would say. Where is... I'm missing the arrow for some reason. Where are you? Ah, there we go. So yeah, the structure of the map is very curious, because I see, even if it was not intentional, you can tell that the map makes you do very specific things. When you are playing. Actually, I can fix this. this right here. You can make it fit better. And this up. Up. This right here. Like that. And that means this right here. Right here. Should not be that. Should be this. And we need this right here. I forgot to fix the size on the other one. No, actually, what am I doing? That's not correct. From here to here, this one, this one is correct, actually. So this one is fine, like that. Yeah. Okay. If you see, actually, look at this. Let me lock this. And I need this. From here, from the start to the very edge, there are 19, excuse me, 9 screens, but from the start to level 2, those are 11. So technically level 2 is farther away from the start than the edges of the map. For example, from the start, level 2 is as far as the as the waterfall. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, that's very odd. It's a bit difficult to measure how far are, for example, the Gabriel, because you never know when the player figures out this, and if you never figure out the Lost Woods, then you will have to cross through here with the ladder to be able to get to the graveyard, like this. For example, so this area right here will need you to get to this spot first, and then to this spot, and then you can go to the crossing right here. So this screen is even farther than it looks. Also, for example, this that is, I believe, level 7 needs you to get the flute. That is where again? Here, on level 5. So that means you need to get to, if this one is 16, it would be 15. And then go to level 7. What did you get on level 7 again? The candle. Ah, the upgrade for the candle. Yeah. Where was level 6? Ah, right over here. So you need also the ladder to get to level 6. Yeah. Level 8. That was, I believe, right there. Yeah. That's where you get the master key. I don't remember the structure of level 8. Let me have a pick. Level 8. Okay, so here, let me open the one with the items. Okay, so for level 8, what do you need exactly? Actually, for level 8, I don't think you need anything in particular. You can beat level 8 with only the candle. Yeah. So level 8 is also pretty easy to get and a lot of skill. Yeah. Okay, I think I learned a lot from this map. Mainly that I need to be careful with the flow of the map. So I would, for example, place level 1 maybe over here to make it catch the flow. That is the main one, and the second flow, the second level, I will probably place it around this area. And level 3, probably, actually, level 2, I will place it over here to catch this flow right there. And level 3, then probably I will place it at the end over here. Maybe. That is if I made a map like this, But okay, that told me a lot. Yeah, I was planning seeing how this works. Maybe, for example, I structure the world map to take you to Dungeon 1, but you don't have to follow the flow of the map if you don't want, and then make a flow from Dungeon 1 that guides you to Dungeon 2, and the same flow from Dungeon 2 that takes you to Dungeon 3. Yeah. Just, what do you call it? Gentle push on the right direction. Yeah, making these kinds of flows, like this one right here, to guide the player, would be nice to point them towards the dungeon, but you can always go on your own direction. Because, for example, when I played, if I remember correctly, I took a route like this. Yeah, I went like this. Actually, I went from here to here to here, and I died somewhere here. So I restarted and then went this way. And then I believe I made it right over here and I died. And then I don't remember. I think I actually went like this the next time. Like that. Like this, I believe. I went over here like that. I returned. I went down here. I did this, went up, back through here, cross through here, and then I believe I did this and back through here, and I went up and returned, and then did this, I believe, and I enter this area, went right through here and up. And then from here I believe I went this way and then back over here and down. And then I came down here and entered this area and came up over here and went over this path. That's kinda what I remember. Yeah, I was quite lost. And I believe after that I started making a map. I think I died one more time and was wandering around this area and then came across level 3. I did level 3 and then I think I did level 4 and then I believe somehow probably I don't remember anymore, but yeah, I was all over the map and always missed the dungeons. Yeah, I got the ladder here and then went, I believe somehow I got here and then cross and went to this one. I couldn't finish, so I went back through here and I believe we tried this one and then I got a hint and went to level 8 and I couldn't do anything. Yeah, I was all over the place. But yeah, this gave me a nice idea of how to structure the map. Since the first dungeon is going to be the shipwreck, I think I will place it right around this area, right there. And this area right here. Probably I'm going to block off the top and going to make it like you can see the ship over here and the entrance will be right there. And then I will make the flow do something like that to push you to the right. Yeah. Level 2, I think I will place it somewhere up here. I haven't decided. And level 3, I think on this area. Yeah. Or maybe I should place level 2 like around here and level 3 over here, so I can make like a flow that does this. Yeah, to make like a constant pull like that. Yeah, level 3 can be anywhere, but yeah, that's the idea I have right now for level 1. Okay, I think I'm going to stop right here because I see it's kinda late already for me. Okay, let me switch to my room. Okay. Uh, well, that was interesting, but a lot of work. Okay, so I will stop here. I will see you tomorrow. By the way, I noticed that I made a mistake. My schedule, I was meant to play Palworld today and uh, do this yesterday, but I mixed up the dates. So tomorrow is again development. So yeah, my bad. I didn't know this. Okay, then I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Good night. Night night. Bye bye. Night night. Bye. See you. Bye bye.